Hello, I'm Connor Bean. I come from Stuart, Florida, a city in South Florida about an hour north of West Palm Beach, roughly 10 hours from Waleska, Georgia. I'm a freshman at Reinhardt University and a sports studies major. I chose this major for my truly deep love of sports and my dream of working in the sporting industry one day. My major is one of the biggest reasons why I attend Reinhardt, along with having a scholarship to play on the men's lacrosse team. With a degree in sports studies, my next plan is to go to graduate school and receive a master's degree of arts in teaching, as my career goes to become an athletic director one day at the high school or collegiate level. My 30 for 30, I will talk to everyone about the death of Dale Earnhardt. Dale Earnhardt Sr. was an American NASCAR driver who recorded 7 Winston Cup championship victories and 76 total career wins, including the 1998 Daytona 500. He was killed in a final lap collision in the Daytona 500 at Daytona International Speedway on February 18, 2001, in which he crashed into the wall after making contact with fellow racer Ken Schrader. He died at 49 years old. After Earnhardt's death, NASCAR became intensely focused on safety, which has seen the organization mandate the use of head and neck restraints, oversee the installation of barriers at oval tracks, set rigorous new inspection rules for seats and seatbelts, and develop a roof hatch escape system. All of these eventually led to the development of the next generation race car, but with extra driver safety in mind. Earnhardt was the 4th driver that died during NASCAR competition within a year, beginning with Adam Petty's accident in May of 2000. Since Earnhardt's death, no Cup Series driver has died during competition. In the Gathering of the Greats, I received Jack Dempsey, an American professional boxer who competed from 1914 to 1927 and reigned the world heavyweight champion from 1919 to 1926. He was a cultural icon of the 1920s. Dempsey's aggressive fighting style and exceptional punching power made him one of the most popular boxers in history. Many of his fights set financial and attendance records, including the first ever $1 Million Gate. Dempsey is ranked as 10th in the Rings magazine list of all-time heavyweights and 7th among its top 100 greatest punchers, while the 1950 Associated Press voted him the greatest fighter of the past 50 years. He is a member of the International Boxing Hall of Fame and was inducted into the Rings Boxing Hall of Fame in 1951. My favorite historical sporting event is the 1988 Notre Dame vs. Miami football game, better known as Catholics vs. Convicts. The game was played on October 15, 1988 at Notre Dame Stadium. Both the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Miami Hurricanes came into the game undefeated. Notre Dame won the closely contested game 31-30 because rather than kicking the extra point and likely ending the game in a tie, Miami head coach Jimmy Johnson decided to go for 2, later reasoning that we always play to win. However, the Hurricanes' pass was batted down by the Irish defense. The name Catholics vs. Convicts comes from the t-shirt slogan created prior to the matchup by 2 Notre Dame students. This was noticed by the press and reported. The slogan was a play on Notre Dame's very Catholic image and the Miami's roster of animated players. Leading up to the 1988 season, several players from the Miami team were arrested and had their scholarships taken away. The arrests were highly publicized and added to the development of their name, the Convicts. My favorite sport place to be has to be Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It is the home stadium of the Miami Hurricanes football team and the Miami Dolphins of the National Football League. The stadium has hosted 5 Super Bowls, the 2010 Pro Bowl, 4 BCH College Football National Championship games, and also hosts the Orange Bowl every year as a college football bowl game. The facility opened in 1987 as Joe Robbie Stadium and has been known by a number of names since then, like Pro Player Park, Pro Player Stadium, Dolphin Stadium, Land Shark Stadium, and Sun Life Stadium. Since I've lived so close to the stadium, I became an avid fan of both the Miami Dolphins and the Miami Hurricanes. Also, my family had season tickets to the Miami Dolphins for as long as I can remember. I tried my best to never miss a game. I was able to attend every Dolphin football game for 7 years straight, and also watched the 2010 Pro Bowl game in person, the first time ever outside of Hawaii.